Hello, I am Russell96 and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft SMP. Last episode we worked on a quote-unquote secret project, not really secret because YouTube, and today we are going to continue working on the Rogue's Den we started last episode. And let's start out by actually going to it, because I've done a very slight amount of work since last episode. Really not much at all, because what we're doing this episode is more or less finishing it, even though most of my projects never really get finished. Anyway, I'm trying to think of where to actually start. And I actually went ahead and, mapped out all of the maps for the map wall, because all that really was running around Spawn Island and nearby to just fill in maps on, zoomed out level 1. Okay, that's Ron's place up to the northwest. That, I believe, goes there. This is there. That goes there. That's over here. That's there, I believe. That must be there. I need to clear my throat. Ugh. I think I might be getting a little bit of a cold again, but whatever. So there's the map wall, and I already put the clock up there, so there's a way to actually tell the time when down here, which is always good. I went ahead and got the rest of the 4 beds and put a few chests everywhere. Not really sure how I feel about the placement of the chests, but I think it should do for now. I guess I could actually work on this part now. Actually, I need one more block, or type of block, rather. And I have it. Yay. I went ahead and put the chest in the storage room, alchemy room type thing, along with all of the, brewing stands. And what I'm doing right now is making an infinite water spring, because having an infinite supply of water is a nice thing to have. And now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I want to actually do for that part. Not a huge fan of that, to be quite honest. That should work much better. Because you really need an infinite water spring for a brewing area. What could I do to kinda, or not really kind of, but potentially make this area look a little bit better? Yep. And maybe a torch like that. Try a more conventional torch placement. Oh, that doesn't look half bad. I like it. And this wall here is for an archery range, which I more or less already made. And I decided for the vault, because I am kind of limited on space this way, the best course of action would be to make a staircase. And I think this might be done. I might add something in the middle to maybe make it more decorative or whatnot, but I mean, it's functionally done, but it could look better. Then I actually have a plan for all those empty areas, but before we do that, let's make the target. Oh, we did it! Yay, we so good. Okay, and then this is just a staircase that goes down. And I'm thinking I am going to make a button panel for a combination lock. Maybe only 2 by 3 because it really doesn't need to be all that large. Maybe 3 by 3. And then a 3 by 3 piston door over this way. And I might make it... This would be really overcomplicating the entire process, but I might make 2... Yeah, wow, voice crack, wow. I might make 2 combination locks. One disarms a trap, and one actually opens the door. And then have like a gatehouse type system using the using 2 3 by 3 piston doors. And if you don't disarm the traps first, only the first piston door opens. So then you walk in, then the first piston door closes shortly after. Then all sorts of like bad times open up everywhere. Okay, and the plan for the rest of the armory is more or less to get armor stands and put armor everywhere. Okay, those look like they're at the right angle, or the same angle rather. And then the last bit was 3 there, and I believe that is a total of 11 armor sets, which really should be more than enough. Let's place all of the boots first. And I decided to go with a leather armor because, like, it's a rogue's den. We can't be having heavy armor, even if it's not the most practical thing ever. Like in an actual fight, we would get decimated because leather armor, but that's besides the point. I wonder if that's going to be like a feature in the 1.9 update, because it's the combat update. I wonder if it will add any class attribute, well, not attributes, but make leather arm have bonuses for melee and negative bonuses for archery if you're in heavy armor, and that type of thing, more of a I guess RPG instead of Minecraft. Or yeah, because class variety would really add a lot to the combat in Minecraft, because right now there's no reason not to use diamond armor, but I mean, it wouldn't make sense to have leather armor be as functional as diamond armor for a archer, because then that might actually get rid of some uniqueness or variation by doing that. Okay, we got the archery range done, we got the armory done. Oh, and in these chests are iron swords, bows, and that. And I believe there's 3 there, 6. Okay, so there's only 10 sets of gear, but 11 sets of armor. I could probably get a trapped chest and actually, let's do that now. And move some gear around so it's more evenly spaced. What does it all take to make a trapped chest? And then isn't it 1 iron ingot? I hope this is right. I'd help if I had a chest. Oh, yep. Nice. That went much less annoying than I thought it would be. Because, when I was trying to figure out how to craft armor stands by myself, it was not going well. Alright, that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so, yeah, that would still be 10. I think that, well, there's never going to be 11 people all of a sudden in the Rogues Guild, or not, Thieves Guild, Rogues Guild, Rogues Den, whatever the heck you want to call it. The last thing I wanted to, and it really does need furniture and that type of thing everywhere, but I'll get to that eventually, maybe. Probably not. It's like banners, and yes, that is pretty much the Thieves Guild banner from Skyrim. I could not think of anything better, so I just used the Thieves Guild banner from Skyrim. I mean, it serves the purpose fairly well. Let's just kind of put them all around everywhere. I have one left. Let's actually hold on to this one left, because we definitely need to make more, because that's not as many banners as I really wanted there to be. Actually, it could probably be higher up. Yeah, let's go one block higher up. Oops. Anyway, I actually do have a few things to talk about today. One of them is in more or less response to the people who said they were interested in joining more or less the fan server I talked about a few episodes ago. Ron decided to keep his server modded, which I'm not entirely sure what it means for the fan server, but I think he would still allow people to more or less like ask to join that server, but keep in mind it's going to be modded and not vanilla, so yeah. But also to kind of go along with me reaching 1,300 subscribers, which is just crazy. Yeah, I'm not really sure how to explain the fact that like 1,300 people watch me play Minecraft. It's crazy that the channel's just continually to grow. It's awesome. But in more or less, well, we were planning on doing it anyway, regardless of actually hitting the milestone. Well, it's a kind of an odd milestone, but it's still a milestone. But the people on the server and we are more or less opening the server to applications instead of like closing it to only build contests. And I guess the easiest way to explain this would be, if you're interested in this or in joining this server, you can join, like, well, not join, you can't just join, you have to apply. But the application is just a brief 2 to 3 sentence explanation of why you think you would be a good addition to the server, and then a few screenshots of a build or some builds you've made, because like it's a building oriented survival server, so it would make sense to prove that you can build. And then the people on the various members of the server and will like look at your application and decide if you can join. And you would submit your application for the server the same way I've had people submit like applications for the contests I've done in the past, and that's just sending me everything in a private YouTube message, and you send those by going to the About tab on my channel, then clicking Send Message. And the way you would submit the screenshots would be just upload them to some file sharing website like Imgur or or however the heck that website's pronounced, and then including the links to those screenshots in the private message. And that would pretty much be it on how to, or like the new open application process for the server. Anyway, I am going to quickly get a ton of redstone and work on making this stuff, because redstone gets complicated fast. And I'll be back after I do that. Okay, I have a 3x3 piston door made, and the lever is there because I still haven't really finished the combination lock, like, at all. I still need to finish digging out all the space back there, and I'm actually running really low on redstone stuff. Like, I might need to go mining soon to get more redstone to make more redstone stuff. Like, it's that bad. Anyway, I'll finish the, I guess, combination lock eventually off camera. Anyway, the idea I now have for the, like, vault door, or I guess doors now, is to have a set of 3x3 iron, I guess, wall doors, whatever you want to actually call these. And then in between each door, in these two spacings, I'll have pistons move up to have lava flow down in the space. So when the doors are closed, they're also full of lava. Well, not completely full, but for the most part, the floor should be completely covered in lava. And then as you open the doors, or after the combination lock is correct, the first door opens. Hopefully I can time it so the lava's like just finishing to clear up as the door finishes opening. Then after that's done, the second door opens, then the lava finishes clearing, then the third door opens, and then you're in the vault. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to become a lot more complicated than it sounds, because that's how redstone works all of the time, like without fail. And then another idea I had is some sort of like punishment system for just randomly guessing the combination, and I think I'm going to do that by having a counter. I'm fairly sure a counter should be fairly easy to make. I haven't made one in a very long time though. But just have a counter being powered by the reset line, so after like 5 or so like bad inputs, I guess, it would trigger a trap. And what I'm thinking that will be is a few pistons move that block up and out of the way, then lava falls down. And to kind of make it more effective, maybe, because if you see lava falling down, you're just going to jump up here and be completely safe, is to have, like, these few blocks move back and then have dispensers shoot splash potions of slowness and blindness, if that's an actual potion. I think it is just like a negative attribute, or like fermented spider eye to a potion of night vision, if I remember the brewing system correctly, which I probably don't. But so then the person who is trying to get into the vault, they can't see or really run quickly, so that should make the lava more effective, I would hope. I also got around to redoing the staircase, well, not redoing, but adding some detail to the staircase to make it look not as bad. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it. Oh, wait. One more thing that I've forgotten, like the past, like 4 videos I've done, I think, maybe including this one. Yeah, that sounds about right. Is, what do you guys think about my new thumbnail designs? Because it's essentially the same design, only changed text. And that's pretty much my question. Are the thumbnails between my SMP series and Castle Progress series too similar? Because literally the only difference between them is the text. And I guess the screenshots, but those are different for each episode in the same series, so that really isn't a factor, I guess. But yep, let me know what you think of the new thumbnails. Are they better than the old ones where it was just white text? And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. It's a little bit shorter than normal, but they can't all be too long, and actually, like, I think in general, like, shorter videos do better on YouTube because they're more accessible to a larger audience and whatnot, but who really cares about that? I want to actually get stuff done in videos. But yep, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and yeah, if you did, feel free to leave a like. It really helps the videos out. And yeah, I'll see you all next episode. Bye.